Hello everyone, it is me, Evill, and welcome to Kaiju number 8, chapter 60. So we are going to be reading through the manga, and then we are going to check out the community thoughts on the chapter on Reddit, which is a pretty cursed place, but it is the only place that I know that has the discussion, so we are gonna see it. I'm wearing an America shirt right now, check it out. Pretty cool. So, in the previous chapters we got a bit of a setup for a training arc. Reno is getting the Kaiju number 6's power. Shinomiya is trying to get to the level of a battalion leader. I mean, I'm sure Kafka is going to be training too. We see Iharu here, I think he's going to try and keep up with Reno. And hopefully we see the rest of the cast quickly as well. Also Hoshina is going to get the Kaiju number 10's weapon. Or it's going to be turned into a weapon for him. Now it is up to them to make it a good training arc, or maybe a bit of a more mid one, because there's some really good training arcs out there. I know some people never like them, but like if you do it right, it can be very exciting. Anyway, let's get into the chapter. I'm not gonna yap too much, and hopefully, actually, should I change my shirt? It doesn't look very red into the camera. It's red on me, but not into the camera. Okay, this one at least is more well put together, but this one also doesn't look red, it looks orange. This is actually red. My settings on my camera are somehow messed up actually. But okay, let's get into the chapter. Surpassing the limit over and over. Episode 60. Monster, or Kaiju number 8. When Reno failed the compatibility test, a part of me felt relieved. I'm the worst. That won't do me any good. Just watch, Reno. I'm gonna keep up with you. Districts M2R are under armed closure. All civilians within a 5 kilometer radius have been evacuated. Reporting Districts A through N are also closed. As of now, all monsters have been sealed off in their subjugation areas. Roger that, good work. How's it going over there? Are you ready, Ishikawa? Oh, was this a month time skip actually? This might be a month time skip. Yeah. And no abnormalities detected in his mental waves. Number 6's cells are showing normal levels. I hope they don't skip the training. I'm ready to go. So Ishikawa getting ready. He has a pretty cool looking design with the suit, actually. So this is number 6's suit. It hasn't been unleashed yet, but I feel like the cold air is gonna freeze me just being near it. Jeez, I never would have thought that he'd really be able to achieve battle-ready numbers in just a month. I even tried the old trick of showing him the harshness of reality by doling out an impossible task. If we were a business, that would be considered an abuse of power. Okay. The third unit's data shows that he's had abnormal growth since enlistment. And while his current number is quite inferior to Kikoru Shinomiya's when looking at the release force overall, he surpasses her in terms of speed of improvement. Is this what we call a genius? Either way. In a real battle, things don't go the same way as practice. Ishikawa, you will be subjugation a base monster, I guess this is a Honshu, with a platoon. The monster is a mole, type 67. After its first appearance in 1967, it has reappeared here about every 5 years. The resilience is 6.4. I will subjugate it myself if I deem you unable to do so. Now, let me see it. If you are truly compatible with number 6. So it's a Honshu class monster. Base monster, okay. And Ishikawa Like it has been mentioned in the anime before as well. But he has faster improvement than even Shinomiya. So he's a very specially gifted person. Okay, I think I improved the saturation here to look more natural, hopefully. Bungui fast subjugation operation commence. He's hella fast. Okay, so Furuhashi is absolutely shocked by Ishikawa. Damn it, this is no time to hold back. Full release, dash! I'm right on his tail, but Ishikawa is faster. Like I've told you before, the burden of numbered weapons. The burden of number monster weapons is large enough that they chip away at the user's life. 10 minutes. That's the time limit I'm giving you for the trial period. The amount of time I was given is short, but I will produce results. So I guess this is eating in his life force. Or like, you know, his lifespan. Yonzu, I will dodge the tackle and shoot from the side. Oh. He doesn't have control over the frost. He's freezing it. Like he actually has freezing powers with this suit, maybe? The number 6 suit. Or maybe this is from the Yonzu. So it crashes into him, but of course he's able to dodge that pretty easily. Crack. And Furuhashi is actually shooting at it. Bang bang bang. And I guess the monster explodes, I'm not sure. Iharu. Yep, it's okay. I can fight. I'm protecting you, idiot. I can do it too. So I guess this is his big brother, I imagine. Same hairstyle actually. So, and kablang. The monster's gonna probably blow up, I think. Oh, it's from Ishikawa. Furuhashi was distracting it, I guess. Ha! What's with that power? Calm down. Do it just like in practice. Oh, he's getting a foothold with it. Naruto style. He's good. He stabilized his footing with the frost. Ka-chink. And now it blows up. Badam. Yeah. Furuhashi, snap out of it, above you! Okay, Furuhashi was not paying attention. He's just feeling bad because he's being left behind, I imagine. No! Thanks, Iharu. Thanks to you, I was able to calm down. Come on now, you're glazing him for nothing. Like, what do you mean, thanks to you? Like, what did you do? Like, you were just shooting at it. I feel like he didn't really do that much, to be honest, but... You know, let's glaze our friends, it's good. It's a good habit to have. Bang 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 bang, hold up. I'll take care of the rest. Don't leave me behind, Reno. Okay. I feel like I probably didn't read this chapter the best, and this one I'm gonna actually go a bit smaller on so you can see. Don't leave me behind, Reno. So this is a bit of a character development thing for Furuhashi, I think. Because he's gonna need to get to a point where he can actually keep up. Like, he wants to be a rival, but he isn't progressing as fast as one of the, like, most gifted people in history, probably. Of course, as the Dragonist. And I don't know how he is going to keep up. Like, I imagine this is going to develop in a way, like, where he's going to unlock some parts of his power as well. And, like, maybe tap into his potential. I don't really know how this series really works yet. I feel like that is an angle. And Ishikawa, we haven't seen how much he can actually release yet. I guess we wouldn't really get a number of release percentage. I mean, because he's wearing the number 6 suit. But it's probably not that high yet. We know that Shinomiya, she can output, I don't remember exactly how much. Was it like 62% of the suit? Or something like that. So, we know that Ishikawa isn't that high, but he's improving faster, right? Like from episode 4, I think he was able to use 8% of the suit. And he got up to like 25% in the anime. And he's gonna get way higher here in the manga, obviously. So yeah, he's gonna be having some rapid development, right? I mean, this is the time frame that they have to train, because we know that Kaiju number 9 is going to be making a move in a few months. So they need to get to a point where they can actually defeat all of the Kaiju that it is going to create, the League of Kaiju. They need to be strong enough to handle them. And I'm gonna rate this chapter maybe... I think I'm gonna give it another 8 out of 10. Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid chapter then. Let's see what other people thought. Iharu wanting to catch up. He's gonna accept a deal with the number 9 for a power-up, isn't he? I hope not. No, I don't think so. I think Furuhashi is just going to be trying to keep up, right? Like, I don't think he's gonna just accept a power-up from the villain for no reason, right? I feel like he's not that type of character. Okay, Reddit thinks that Furuhashi is going to turn traitor because he's not keeping up Sasuke style. But I don't think so. I don't think this will happen. I think Furuhashi is a trustworthy dude. He's not gonna just go against the military just to get some more power. Like that, he's not that type of character. He would never do it. And yeah, I agree. I expected a bit of a training chapter here. I didn't expect to skip the training, but I guess now Reno is kind of able to use the number 9's power, or number 6's power, I mean. Because he's wearing the suit and he's not falling apart, right? But we do know that wearing the suit, even for him, it is going to lessen his lifespan. Maybe it is not the case for everyone. Like, I don't know if Narumi... I don't know if the number 1 weapon actually shortens his lifespan too. But I feel like there's probably levels to it, right? We know that the number 6 is the strongest, so that will probably reduce the lifespan of anyone that uses it. Sorry, maybe in that chapter I didn't get the best analysis out there, but I was a bit distracted, I think. Obstacles even harder than those before lie ahead still. Iharu Furuhashi. Furuhashi's first place again? Damn it. No point in trying to compete with him. I bet he would rank in the top even at Subjugation University. During my high school days I was unrivaled. I observed everything that we were taught, and the more I trained the stronger my body got. I saw no potential to my growth. It excited me to see just how strong I could get. Mina Ashiro, Ken Narumi, Isao Shinomiya. I believed someday I would reach their level. I had no doubt about it. Shit. Why? Why can't I take down this weak Yonzu in one shot? Ah! And he shoots at it and it doesn't do anything. Or maybe he got speed blitzed there. Whoosh, and it hits him back. Furuhashi. Another one down. Looks like we will have to get some aid to him too. I'm ready to head out whenever. So this is the vice captain here, and the captain of the 1st division. Don't push yourself, Furuhashi. Sometimes it is better to retreat. Damn it, I'm so pathetic. Things started going downhill once I joined the force. I stopped improving, I stopped being the best. I've seen actual prodigies with my own eyes. Every day I'm made aware of the painful fact that I'm not one of them. I can push myself harder and harder and harder, but I can never close the gap. Instead it continues to get wider, and there, the true monster appeared. Out of nowhere. I mean, yeah, that monster right there is Ishikawa, right? I mean, Shinomiya is like an amazing prodigy, and actually interesting that these two as well, like the military guy and the like really smart guy, both of them also are greater prodigies than Furuhashi. So Furuhashi, like, he's getting a bit of a treatment that I got, like when I joined university. or even high school. Like in primary school, everything used to be so easy for me. I used to get easy 10s. Like I would study for a few days and I would learn everything that they taught in a subject in the year. But then in high school and university the difficulty increased like 10 times and I couldn't do it anymore without putting a lot of effort. I'm not gonna go too much into it. I know a lot of you also feel that same way, right? Let us continue. Bang! Troop member Ishikawa has engaged with the base monster. Prepare for full release. Crackle, crackle. Full release. Released force 43%. So Ishikawa, he's a lot lower than Shinomiya, but actually, Shinomiya when she was introduced, I think she was at 44%. So he is now at the power that she had at the exam. Swoosh. So he lands, and this Honshu, like it looks at him. He dodges an attack from it, like it tried to swipe him. No, he's standing there. Oh, he touches the... Damn you! It's a Todoroki! So to Todoroki. He freezes it, like, with his hand. And then runs up its limb, because it is now frozen in place. And he's freezing it as he goes on. But that is amazing! This isn't working. Its epidermal hardness and regeneration speed are way beyond those after beasts, those Yonsu. I won't be able to reach its core like this. I need more power. His release force went up to 46%. Is he getting stronger mid-battle? No, this is... He's using like 100% of his skill, right? Like he was at full release, now he is at super full release, right? Or maybe it is the number 6's power, right? The number 6 it amplifies the suit that he's wearing, I guess. So he takes a shot at it, freezes it in place, right? What is up with this, by the way? Like, I think the person that uploaded this chapter to this website kinda messed up the proportions, because you see, like, why does it go like into this small of a picture? So he freezes it, and it's screeching, I think. Still not enough, I need more. Release force increased to 51%. The group member Ishikawa, are you okay? 51%, so this is like the number 6, like forcing it out of him, I think. The power. I'm fine. Actually, I'm feeling more clear-headed than usual. This is bad. Reno? Is victory really nearing? So... I guess the suit is kind of taking over him. Or maybe he's like... His obsession is making him like push himself too hard. So... Yeah, okay. I think both Reno and Furuhashi, they have the same mindset of I'm not strong enough, I'm not progressing enough, there are others who are greater than me. Shinomiya also has that same mindset. All of them have a bit of a inferiority complex going on, thinking like they are all probably like generational talents. Like Furuhashi, I imagine, is probably like talented enough to become a captain or a squadron leader, you know? He has the talent to get that far. Ishikawa, he has the talent to be like the strongest of them all. And same with Kikoru. But all of them feel like they are inferior and not good enough, because they are currently going into the deep end of the pool and they aren't, you know, very experienced in swimming. So I think I would rate this chapter 7.5 out of 10. I feel like I don't really care about the battle against the Honshu. It's an okay chapter. I have the feeling that Reno is going to be really injured after this. Yeah, I think. The hints make it look like Reno has pushed himself to where the suit is going to do something to him. Exactly. I think it is the suit, and specifically I think it is the number 6 weapon. because he's trying to use it, I think, beyond what his body can actually do. Ever since they caught up with the manga, the waiting has been killing them. I imagine because this is a bi-weekly release. Like, I think now that I've come to this point, I would say there's nothing wrong with the pacing actually. I think the problem is that this is a bi-weekly release, and you need to wait like an entire year for 25 chapters. And 25 chapters, it really isn't that much in a story. Where is Kafka? Yeah, good question, but I imagine we are going to see him next. Alright, next chapter, chapter 62. More. I need more power. Let me put this 90% again. 3 dots. Yeah, okay, you can see everything. Still everything? Yeah. I need more power. His released force keeps on going up. This is bad. So he starts running on the wall. The monster is roaring. It's transforming. This thing means business. If it were stronger, Kafka. If I were stronger, Kafka and Iharu wouldn't have gotten hurt. I need to do this. Okay, you don't really need to do it right now. I think this is not a very good idea. So he's pushing again to his limit. Like, okay, the Honshu, it releases the Zero from its mouth. He like overcharges his leg and is able to jump from the ledge to the point like so strongly that it makes a crater on it to dodge the Zero. So quick. And this is said by the vice captain too. Vice commander. Yeah, vice commander. So even for a vice commander it is fast. So he shoots it and it freezes. Shoots it again. Like it is freezing up, right? The troop member Ishikawa destroyed its Uni engine. Uni organ, I think. The Uni organ is the one that they used to charge up their attacks, right? He's strong, but clearly he's pushing his body over its limits. His blood pressure is rising and you can see his muscles have torn apart in 6 places. 6? Alright buddy, you need to relax a little bit. His body won't last at this rate. Is he losing himself to the influence of number 6? No. It is just him. It's the real Ishikawa. Huh? People who use number weapons are influenced by the Dai Kaiju when they sink with its cells and immense energy. So they experience an abnormal upsurge in brain activity and neurotransmitter amount and transmission speed. So their brain itself speeds up. As a result, their true humanity and desires push to the forefront. Depending on their personality, it could end up destroying them. So that is why Narumi is such a degenerate gamer, because he's using the number weapon and it makes his true desires of beating League of Legends, you know, getting to platinum, like he really needs that right now. It makes it come out of his soul or mind. Yeah, mind. It's literally his brain. No way, that never happened once during training. That is why the nature of battle is terrifying. The extreme mental and physical stress it puts one through can bring about unforeseen circumstances. Not to mention, this numbers weapon was made with number 6, the most powerful monster in history at its core. I imagine the burden it exerts on its user is magnitudes above the rest. Ishikawa, if you won't be able to maintain control of yourself, I can't authorize you to use the weapon. I need to do this. What is happening to me? It hurts. My entire body is in pain and it won't stop. I can't control my own thoughts. I need more power. So he's like overwhelming his body completely, okay. He's having a complete mental breakdown actually. Like the monster is bringing about his weakness or like his feeling of being weak. and he's going to destroy himself with it. So he slides back and he also freezes the ground below him. And he's shooting again. And yeah, everything's freezing up, right? Troop member Ishikawa has created a freeze zone with a nearly 50-meter radius. He's attacking every living thing within its reach. Damn it, now we can't even provide him backup. He's refusing any support outside. That is some heavy responsibility he's taking on. Yeah, because he feels like he needs to do it himself, right? The Honshu is 35% frozen. Attacks are outpacing its regeneration rate. But the trooper has torn muscles in 16 places and has now 4 bone fractures. He can't go on like this. Of course, the commander is just watching. So he lands again, and his leg literally like gives up on him. He really needs to chill a little bit because, like, couldn't he just do it a little slower, you know? I don't think this is a good idea. So he's shocked. He looks down at his leg. Now a fracture in his left shin. He's at his limit. Ishikawa, that is enough. Moving to subjugate. Toko, get some aid to Ishikawa. On it. No, wait. I'm going to fail again. I'm just so weak. I can't save anyone. Reno! So Furuhashi runs through the ice, right? So the commander is like shocked. Furuhashi, hold on, Commander Ogata. Give me and Reno a little more time. Furuhashi, that area is dangerous. Fall back immediately. No, he's determined. Like he's a real bro, you know. He needs to come in to save them, right? He's coming to help his friend. Toko, what is his released force? It was recorded at 24%, so I guess he is still kind of stuck at it, at that level. 24%? Only 24%? He's really something. An honest, hard-working, compassionate guy. I'm almost jealous. So yeah, he's just a normal dude that used to be very promising in a small pond, but now he's just kind of average, right? I believe in him. I know he will see it through. You can do it! Crack. Right, Reno? So he breaks through his ice, and Reno in there like having a mental breakdown. Like he goes to help him. Yeah, they've got a bit of a bromance going on with Furuhashi and Reno. Furuhashi, like, even though he hasn't gotten stronger, he has developed in his head, right? Like he has, how should I say it? He's more accepting of others being or succeeding with him. He's going from like being really competitive and wanting to win, basically no matter what, to saying, fuck it, I need to save my friend, I want him to succeed, and I don't care that I'm not succeeding right now. Maybe I can succeed in the future, right? I don't know if my brain is malfunctioning, but I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I feel like I already said the rating, but just to make sure, 9 out of 10. And now, what is the thought that people had on chapter 62? Who's the main character of this manga again? Kafka? His childhood friend, whose name I can't even remember anymore? This feels like a good spin-off, not gonna lie. What are they saying, bro? Kafka was literally here like 3 chapters ago. But then again, that's 1.5 months ago for them, so I think they forgot about it. And, I mean, Reno, he's going to be important in the story. Like, he is the dragonist. He's going to get his own attention. Like, he didn't get even shown in the story for 20 chapters, so he needs to get his own moment over here. I like his connection with Furuhashi. And yeah, I'm excited to see Furuhashi develop as well. And I think the feeling of like not being as special as he used to be, like that's a pretty relatable feeling that a lot of people get. Like, you just used to be in a smaller place, or other people weren't trying that much, and you thought that they were trying, and you thought, well, I'm kinda correct, I'm amazing. And then you slowly discover reality and accept the mediocrity of yourself. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer, you know? Alright, let's go to the next chapter. Let's see what they have cooking. At his limit. I know he will see through. You can do it. So Furuhashi reaches out to Reno. Right, Reno? What? Iharu? Why are you? Welcome back to reality, no need to talk, just listen. The commander is buying us some time. Some of the senior members are drawing the base. The Honshu monster, Honshu Kaiju, away right now. Huh? You're going to take out the Honshu, right? So you can officially start wearing the number 6 suit. Yeah. I will take you to a spot where you can attack the car. Then you can blast a hole right through it. But that would put you in danger. Shut up, bro. I'm trying to be my best too. Don't you dare sell me short. Exactly. Believe in your friend. Currently I might be at a plateau and I haven't progressed. But I'm kinda built different too. And you already broke your muscles. Half of your muscles are torn. Realistically you shouldn't be able to move right now. You're basically a limp body on the floor if we are talking real life, but yeah, of course this is anime, so he's naturally able to move still. Everything you do, you try to do alone. But I'm the older one here, so just shut up and trust me. Oh yeah, that's right. Furuhashi is 24 probably, something like that. I remember we learned that he is in his 20s at some point. So Iharu is a bit older than that. You're amazing, you know that? Whenever I'm afraid, he puts me back at the right track. Fine, I'm counting on you. Alright. Look out for my signal, okay? Subjugation operation. Overtime. Commence. So, Furuhashi is going to get its attention so that Reno is going to get into a good position to finish off the monster. The rope member Ishikawa's mental waves have stabilized. Looks like he's back and at them. But his body's worn out. He can't keep on fighting like this. We either have to expose the core without him, or find a way to break down its defenses enough to activate a similar state. But with Furuhashi's released force at 24%, I don't know if there's anything. Kaboom! Okay, so he has his shock rounds, right? And they were actually able to stop the number 9 monster, Kaiju number 9, for a little bit. Okay, something's up. That's not how 24% normally performs. Okay, something's up. That's not how 24% release normally performs. Give me a read on Furuhashi's released state. Roger. What? He's at 41%! Ah, okay. He's actually... Okay. He is able to release his power at short bursts. He goes way up for an attack and then down. So he's actually at the same level as Ishikawa, but only for a very short time. Okay. Correction, down to 22%. And I guess the commander has never seen that before. Furuhashi has his own special capability here. And then he powers up again and they get a new reading. Another correction, back up to 42%. Why is he so unstable? My impression is that his battle abilities soar the moment he gets in the zone. Wow. Now that's a surprise. He might be a lot more like me than I thought. So I guess the captain is also able to raise his level when he gets into the battle, but otherwise he's lower. These instantaneous readings are on par with Ishikawa. If we teach him how to use his power, he will be a real monster. Yeah, he's also extremely talented, right? I'm not like them, I'm not a prodigy. Buddy, you are a prodigy. They mention that most people are stuck at 20 to 30% forever. Like, you're a prodigy, but you're like 1 in a million. When Ishikawa and Shinomiya, they are 1 in like 100 million. Like, they are the greatest prodigies to ever prodigy, you know? It is like comparing yourself to Naruto and Sasuke when you're like Madara. You know, like, you're still insanely talented. You're just not the absolute peak of talent, you know? I'm not like them. I'm not a prodigy. Being the hero was never in the cards for me. I know the path I'm on will lead me to that same wall. But even then, I'll punch and keep on punching until I break it. So he's like the type of person that has hit the wall, but with his hard work he's able to increase it a little bit. But still, like, most people hit the wall and they never increase it, right? Or get past it. So he's hitting the monster on the side, it's buzzing hit. We know that it stuns the monster for a little bit, the rounds that he uses. And I'll get through, I'm sure of it. So you go ahead and wait for me to catch up. His eye is bleeding a little bit. The rope member Furuhashi is overheating. He's at his limit. Kaboom! So he shoots at the Honshu again, and actually makes it explode a little bit here. But of course it is able to regenerate. A follow-up strike on the frozen area. The core is exposed. And now Furuhashi, like, he did his job. He did his part. Finish it off, Reno. So Reno here, like, he's not able to move anymore, but you know, he has the number 6 suit. Monster number 6. Kaiju number 6. I keep on calling them monsters because they translate it in this translation, but it is a lot cooler to say Kaiju number 6. So he shoots, takes aim, bam, and the attack goes right through the Honshu. Actually, I should analyze how the Honshu looks, honestly, now that it is dead. It has some frills on its back, or on its neck. It has some... it has a tail. Honestly, you know, it kinda looks like a Triceratops, you know, slightly different, but kinda similar. They are the 1-2 punch that can break down the sturdiest walls. And yeah, we got a lot of like different interactions here with their abilities. So the nice thing is that neither of them are like way ahead of the other. So Ishikawa, he has the suit that is going to probably make him very strong in the future. And Furuhashi, he's able to release his power on the same level as Ishikawa for a moment. And Ishikawa freezes and stops the movement. Furuhashi stuns with his attack and can follow up. And then Ishikawa, with his consistent firepower, he can continue hitting. So both of them have like very good function when they are fighting with each other. So let's see what the people online thought of that chapter. Yeah, Iharu is a very easy character to root for. I mean, he's the underdog here. He's the Naruto. Like, he isn't as talented, but he works hard and he's still talented. You know, don't get it twisted. Normally when I reach a wall I punch harder, but continuously punching works too. Shows his presence, or persistence, consecutive normal punches. That's right. He's not breaking through the wall with one attack. Once, like, he isn't hitting a new plateau. He's constantly hitting plateaus, and he's slightly punching forward on each and every one of them. And I wonder if the release percentage of 40%, if that is comparable to the battalion leaders or not, on average. Like, how strong are they compared to the average soldiers? We know that the captains and the vice captains, they are in the 90%. in the 90s in their release power, and the normal officers are at like 20 to 30%. So how strong are the battalion leaders in that? Actually very big gap in the middle. Like I guess they are around Shinomiya, so like 50 to 60%, right? Because Kikoru we know is around there. Alright, let's move on to the next chapter. Oh, did I give this a rating actually? I'm gonna give this a rating of 9.25. I think this was a really nice payoff for the fight. And we see the monster or Kaiju number 6 in the background behind him, clothed in terror. Kaiju number 8. Finish it off, Reno. And then he shoots, and there's gonna be an explosion. And we get a flashback to the commander. Probably to his childhood, right? Oh, and I think this is going to be the wife of Isao, right? Ogata, listen up. Hikari, keep it down, we are in the library. Oh, stop it, you're the only one in here. So, what is it? Did you set a new record at the dining hall again? It is my cells. It seems that they have shown an aptitude for a number 4. Tomorrow's the compatibility test. If it goes well, I'll be able to take down monsters even more powerful than the ones we've faced before, and minimize the damage done to our jurisdiction even more efficiently than ever. That sounds great. What do you think? What I'm asking you is, do you think I can do it? If only I could have seen the future. If only I had disagreed with you. Yeah. If there's anyone that can do it, it's you. Oh, I think this is not Kikaru's mom, actually. Or is it? I think it is. I think it's going to be about how he regrets the fact that he let Kikaru's mom, or he encouraged her to use that power, because later she used that power and sacrificed herself to defeat the Kaiju number 6. Yeah, if there's anyone that can do it, it's you. You would probably be still here, alive and smiling. Yeah, he's a veteran, he has a lot of PTSD, right? Crash, so the Honshu is falling down. The target has lost all vital signs. Troop member Ishikawa has defeated the Honshu. Whoa! Alive and smiling. Oh, they accidentally put the thing twice, the same page twice. So Furuhashi and Ishikawa, I think they do a high five and we did it! And everyone of course in the squad gets really hyped up because they just defeated a Honshu basically with 2 people. But of course the commander, he's having a PTSD flashback. Actually not PTSD, but you know, his trauma, right? It must be nice. I couldn't stop you from going, or even fight next to you when it really mattered. Toko, now it's up to you guys, who have the power to go on and remake the future. It must be nice to be young. Yeah, he's an older guy, right? And he has probably gotten stronger at this point, or I mean weaker, because of his age. Like, he isn't just 32, he's probably like 50, right? And if that was actually Kikoru's mom, then like him being the same age as her means that he's about the same age as Isao. So he's probably a bit less talented than Isao was, right? But he's like a member of the old guard. And yeah, this is definitely another death flag he's getting here. Like, you know, the older mentor guy that like has some trauma and doesn't want to train the hero because he's afraid of what is going to happen to them, because that power that he's teaching is very dangerous, right? You've proven yourself. I'm putting a piece of this country's future in your hands. You can use the Kaiju number 6 suite, right? Kaiju number 6 weapon. Hi! Arigato. Is that all you have to say? His sense of responsibility drives him through headlong into dangerous situations. You don't have anything to say to him about that? Yeah, he'll be fine. Furuhashi already taught him that for free. He doesn't need to hear any more lectures from an old man like me. Yeah, that's right, because Furuhashi actually snapped him out of it. He showed Ishikawa what you are right now, it is enough. You don't need to actually destroy yourself, Stopped his mental breakdown in the middle. So we are getting back to Mina again. Good work, Commander Ogata. So, how did he do? Reno Ishikawa, I mean. Well, he's big-headed, stubborn, and constantly treads on thin ice. But he's trusted by his comrades. He's a fine young man, fit to wear a number 6. Is that so? I don't want him to die. You're the most cautious when it comes to handling the numbers, which is why I wanted to hear your thoughts. Damn, you're really running this old man ragged, you know that? For a young man compatible with a number 6, and another who bears similar traits to me, to appear before me at the same time, that is some timing. Ashiro, I will teach them everything I know, I have no doubt, and turn them into soldiers that will amaze you. As the last of us to be alive, it is my destiny to do so. The baton carries precious memories and the weight of the future. So, he's the last out of Isao, his wife, and him, and probably these two guys that are probably dead. Who knows really, right? And yeah, he's a little bit washed up nowadays. He's drinking a lot. He probably drinks because all of his friends have now died. Imagine just being the last survivor. I like this guy, the Unit 4 commander. He's going to be mentoring the rest of the main cast. Or I guess 3 or 2 out of 5 of the main cast, I would say. Or 2 out of 6. Who is the main cast? Okay, it is definitely Kafka, Ishikawa, Shinomiya, Furuhashi, the soldier and the tactical person, or the tactician and the strategist from the unit, and then I guess Hoshina and Ashiro. I think that is the main cast for this manga. Yeah, I think so. And yeah, I think this old guy, he has a lot of death flags, but I don't know, he might not die, to be honest, because well, I feel yeah, I just feel like he's not going to die. But he has death flags. He's definitely on the chopping block, right? Let's see what other people thought of the chapter. I'm going to read one more, by the way, because I feel a bit exhausted right now. If that is the end of this little arc, it went really well. Yeah, I agree. This arc was a really solid little arc. Furuhashi and Reno, they have a bit of a stronger connection now. And I like Furuhashi a lot more compared to earlier. And of course it's important that we saw Reno again, because he was missing for a solid time there. This commenter mentions that maybe he is a survivor of the previous attempts to use the Kaiju weapons. And I think I can definitely get behind that idea. But, I don't think it is because the Kaiju weapon itself failed. It's because using them leads to your death eventually. That he doesn't like the idea of using it. By the way, look at how dry my lip is. What is that? What the fuck? Alright, one more chapter. Let's see where this is going. Commander Kafka, Vice Commander Mina. So this was his dream in the past, right? Their dream for peace remains unchanged. And Ishikawa is looking really cool with this suit, not gonna lie. And also I should mention, his ability to freeze is now more defined. He touches something and he's able to freeze it in its place. He's the ice guy. Word spread quickly among the younger members of the defense force that training would formally begin for Reno Ishikawa, the first person in history to be compatible with number 6. So it has never been done before. Okay. Interesting. So Kafka and Kikoru are talking with the vice commander of the first unit. No, you can't do that. Ishikawa's going to equip a number suit and fight number 9. That is going to put him in too much danger. Stop it, Kafka. When will it get through your thick skull? I've already told you this before. Don't sell us short. Reno is a soldier too. And also he's a once-in-a-lifetime genius as well. Like, you're going to need everyone to power up so that you can actually defeat the number 9 guaranteed. Because if you don't defeat it, you might get your hands on a threat that keeps on going and going and going until it actually overwhelms all of Japan. We shouldn't be wasting our time worrying. We should be thinking about what we can do ourselves about it. If Reno's going to get strong, then I'm going to push myself to get even stronger. So of course Kikoru, she's not the type of person that is going to be crushed by the challenge. Like Furuhashi, he was struggling like, damn, I'm hitting a wall and my rival keeps on going. Like, Kikoru isn't going to be hitting a wall at all. Like, she's going to just keep on pushing forward. Like, she's very determined. If she was in One Piece, she would definitely have Conqueror's Haki. Like, her dad died and her response was like, I accept any punishment you're willing to give me for not going to his funeral. Now, I need to get stronger. Like, that is her reaction. And like, her dad basically abused her for her entire life. And her reaction is, I need to get stronger, I need to be perfect. She's the type of person that can live up to very high expectations. Kafka is of course looking at his hand, that I guess is still turned into the Kaiju form a little bit. Reno's a soldier too. She's right, Ishikawa's really amazing. Everyone is starting to recognize him for his own abilities. But unfortunately for Kafka, exactly. But what about me? What have I done with my own abilities? Who have I protected with my own power? It is not that they need me. It is Kaiju number 8 that they want. Why the long face, huh? If you keep moving around like that, you'll never be able to take my spot next to Commander Ashira. So we are getting back to Hosina again. Kafka Hibino. Vice Commander Hoshi. So he suddenly takes out his weapon and threatens Kafka a little bit. And like he jumps back. Hosina, he opens his eyes. I think he is evaluating like how he responds to it. Like, is he going to lose control? Like, is he an aggressive monster, right? And Kafka, of course, he's very terrified. Like, he fell back and everything. Now I feel better. Finally got my revenge. Huh? My way of punishing you for hiding your identity from me. Now we're even. Oh, and he was using a rubber weapon as well. So he intimidated Kafka a little bit. Vice Commander, I've wanted to apologize for so long. Didn't I just say we're even? I don't like a soldier who's all doom and gloom. Oh, and one more thing. Thanks for saving the 3rd unit. I'm not saying thanks to monster number 8, but to the man who transformed regardless of the risks. To you, Kafka Hibino. I've heard about your body. If you keep on transforming like this, like you have been, you might not be able to turn back into a human. Leave me to defeat number 9. Don't transform anymore. Take your time. Live on as you, Kafka Hibino, would. That is all that I came to say here. Oh, that's right. He's pretending to be strict, but actually, he's the nicest of them all. Thanks for the advice, but I'm afraid I can't do that. What I want is to be recognized for my own abilities. By Ishikawa, by Mina, by you. But I'm not enough. It is frustrating, but I can't protect anyone with just my own abilities. I never want to see my friends cry ever again. That's why I will keep on transforming into number 8 and keep fighting. Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, he is the idiot that transformed during that debacle. No matter what hell lies ahead of him. When the time comes, he won't hesitate to transform if it means he could save a life. Well then, there's only one way forward. If I can't stop him from going down this path, then I'll have to make him stronger. Come with me, I'll teach you how to fight the right way. If he hones his skills, can he make use of his power? Alright, chapter 65 here. So, Kafka is getting back to the focus. And I think Hosina is going to train him in how to use his own power. And not the power of the transformation, because obviously I don't think he can really train Kafka in that, right? But he can train him how to fight, for example, while he's using the number 8 transformation. Also, he can work on unlocking more of his switch power as well. Because he can only use 1% of it right now, probably. So I would like him to train up with that. To at least make him into an average soldier, right? Anyway, I like Hasina a lot. I like him a lot. I think Kafka, instead of the other ones that feel an inferiority complex, he has a more of a imposter syndrome instead. He feels like he doesn't really deserve this situation, but you know, the transforming into the number 8, Kaiju number 8, that is his power. It is as much his power as Reno using the power of the number 6. In fact, Kafka transforming is more his power than anyone else's, because there are many people that are compatible with these weapons, the number weapons, and many people that can use the suit properly. But not many people have a suit inbuilt into them. And I mean, he has a core, and he's partially like turning into a monster in his hand. That is his power, right? It hasn't always been with him, but it is his power, and he shouldn't feel like it is not a part of him. In the end, like, you need to accept every part of yourself. And like, whatever you do with that after, like, it is your decision, right? But you need to accept yourself. I think I would say that this is a 8 out of 10 here. I think also Hosina getting his little revenge for this. Like, he feels betrayed, but at the same time he's a nice guy. He definitely plays a character. Like, he's a bit two-faced in the good way, that he makes other people feel happier to improve the way that they feel. He likes lifting the mood and everything like that. So he's a very nice guy. But he's also very serious and not actually that much of a jokester, and instead, like, you know, he's very determined, focused, driven type of person. So overall, we had this stretch of chapters. We got to know Furuhashi and Ishikawa a little bit more. Furuhashi had a choice of like giving up and going to like the dark side, or like instead of helping Reno, push him back down so that he wouldn't be left behind. But of course he's a true bro, so he stuck with his homie and helped him out there. And then Hosina, of course, he has accepted that Kafka lied to them, but he also knows Kafka saved them, and he even thanks him for that. I'm gonna see the comments online right now, and then I'm gonna finish up the video. I think I read 6 chapters, right? 65, 64. I mean, I started at 60. Yeah, 6 chapters. He says that Kafka and Hosina carry the series, but I disagree. I think the best characters in this show, I think Kikaru is really good. I think Ishikawa is pretty good. I still need to see more with him, right? He hasn't been that integral to the plot yet. And I mean, Hosina is really interesting. And of course, like what we are going to get with Mina, I feel like it is going to be really good as well. And yeah, this commenter says exactly what I feel about this. Kafka is too focused on a number 8 to realize what he did without it. Like, the fact that he gave up, you know? Like, he started trying again. And also, he sacrificed potentially his life to save everyone by transforming into the number 8. Like, that is a very, very good showcase of who he is as a person. He saved everyone. At basically the cost of his own life, potentially. So, he is a hero. So yeah, I'm a little bit low energy right now. I hope it doesn't affect the enjoyability of the reaction. Thanks for watching, and please go check out my other read-throughs that I've done so far on my channel. And yeah, bye bye, see you next time. And please subscribe.